MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Clevenger, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! In is Jorge Soler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no play. Hey.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner is in from second.
and that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, career number 247, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Walking around the cage during BP, they talked about wanting to be aggressive early in this one, and they've done exactly that. 2nd home run already in the 1st inning.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the 1st. Michael Kopech comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Kopech.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Robert is right there, one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada gloves it, and there are two away now. So here's Tyler Naquin. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air out to right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Indians 6 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and 0 now. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Here's the first pitch to him. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the run is in to score from third.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. 1 run is scored. To third now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives into. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Luis Robert. And that misses, ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. The set and the 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. 2-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the
Now
count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Pitch out, nothing doing. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 outs here with a runner at third. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Cleveland's out in front, 7-6. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yasmani Grandal becomes the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Piscotty, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The left fielder, number 30. Tyler.
2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth. At the plate, Austin Romine looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Beautiful diving stop. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Now batting, Oscar Mercado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Two balls and no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. On the season, Ramirez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And the pitch on 2-1. Ground ball left side. Jeanette has it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Robert. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Digging in, Carlos Santana comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove and the leadoff man is aboard.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Now the 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Taking Old away that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Weakly hit towards first. And it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Alex Wood comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Tyler Naquin will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out. Runners at first and second. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
Gotta love that out-of-your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 9-6. Adam Plutko takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Plutko benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate, Austin Romine. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A runner at second, nobody out. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the air now, out to left. Naquin's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. A man left for the White Sox. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Stepping up, first pitch of the at-bat.
Mercado.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Line drive to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Phil
Your attention,
Maton
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now to
for
start inning number 7.
Number 88, Bill Maton.
Luis Robert will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Naquin's under it.
He's got it 1 away.
Now that designated hitter.
So to the plate is the
Jorge
White Sox DH,
Soler.
Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Maton, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. To 2 and 2 now.
2 and 2.
Popped him up. he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Last half of the seventh here, ready for another chance. Carlos Santana. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. One down. Franmil Reyes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robert will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wood into the windup. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 10 and the White Sox 6. Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scooter Gennett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and a strike to Gennett. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Clase, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead holds at 10-6. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nope. Ball one.
Ball one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe as the lead holds at 10-6. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
All set for the start of the inning, so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Yoan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mercado comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. He brings it in, and the Indians will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-6, the final score in this game. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Clevenger earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.